तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर, गुरुर् साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। हुनर को हमारे तुमने तराशा, आँखों में झांकी तुमसे ही आशा, इरादों के बस्ते तुमने भरे, मुट्ठी में ख्वाबों की जुगनू रखे, गम छुपा के अपने खुशियों का पता दिया, कर्ज ये गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर, गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। स्वरामृत ज्ञान प्रदाय गुरवे नमः। ईश्वरनन्दित श्रुति तत्त्वाय गुरवे नमः। गमगधीभावरसलसिताय गुरवे नमः। मम विधिमुरगणहरिं तं सद्गुरुं नमः।
Stupendo, fantabulous, excellent, fantastic. I'm not Geeta Ma from Boogie Woogie, though I might have used her adjectives because I really felt, words were falling short to describe this wonderful performance. I know them from Nrityakala Tilakam, and that performance there is something different. And today, the three of them performing three different styles together on one stage is really commendable. Yes. When they found time to meet, three different schools, three different schedules, I don't know how they managed to do it, but wonderfully done. I request Sunil to come up with the trophies and give it to them. And in the meantime, yes, Sunil, please, with the trophies. That was Aparna Mohite from Tapasya Vinod. She performed Bharatanatyam. Radcliffe School, Khargar. This is Aparna Mohite, Kuchipudi from MES. I'm so sorry. I also turned blind. I went with what was written here. I'm so sorry, Aparna. And Priyanka Shinde. This is CP Goenka. She performed Kathak. Thank you so much. How do you face your day? How do you face your day?
Actually, I stay in Thane, and recently I joined CP Goenka Urve. So I usually travel from Thane to Urve. I got up at 4:30. I take train 5:40. I reached there at 7 a.m. After 7 to 3 shift, we used to meet in Seawoods or Nerul or in Road Pali. We used to practice daily. And after that, again next day, same schedule.
The reason for asking this is a dancer never gets tired. 24/7 she is working because here she is active. Even if she's asleep, the brain is still working. She's choreographing a new piece to be taught tomorrow to the students or a new piece for herself to dance on. Vinatu Nritya Shastrena Chitra Sutra Sudurvitam, which means that if you don't know the art form of dance, there is no color in your life. I wouldn't put Chitra in the proper way as drawing or, the art of sketching, but dance and color go hand in hand. If there was no dance, you wouldn't see them dressed up in such beautiful costumes, in such colorful costumes. And friends, I want to share a small, observation which my good friend Jigna also agrees to, that when a child is learning a classical art form, the teacher has certain warm-up exercises to begin with, which gives the child the correct posture. The spine of the child is erect and there is good circulation and it creates alertness in the child. Because in schools, though they have the bench, the child is always writing like this. The spine which bends like this doesn't carry the proper energy forward to the brain, which makes the child a tad slow than the dancers. Father Jason also agreed to this. He said that his sportsmen are the best academics in school. True. The best art practice, the children who learn dance and music are better at academics because we have the midbrain activation. Like you saw them performing a step on this side and the same thing was replicated to the other side. The right and left practice, which is prevalent in the dance forms, gives the midbrain activation and which helps the child to improve his or her memory. Third, but not the least, the mind and body coordination. You saw them. The music was playing. They were tapping their feet. 3 different ways of tapping the feet. 3 different executions. The hand movements were different. The eyes were speaking something else. But in totality, they gave you enjoyment. This is what classical dance is all about. It improves the 5 senses. The ear, as I said, which listens to the music. The legs which move in coordination and rhythm. The hands which execute the various mudras to convey the meaning of the song. The eyes which express. And of course, the mind which concentrates. Without concentration, nothing can be achieved in the world. Be it any form of learning. You are all teachers and principals. I am too small a person to talk about this. You are training thousands of students in your institutions, in your schools. But I want to bring this message to you that learning dance not only gives you good exercise, but is also giving you grace marks. The state board schools, Sunil and me, we had taken up this project with the then minister. It was Smita Irani. We had written a letter and we kept following it up, and today the state board children are getting 15 grace marks if they appear for any government recognized exams. My own daughter, she scored 97.78 in the 10th last year thanks to the 15 grace marks which she got through her Gandharva exams. There are other exams also being conducted, and it's my ardent appeal to all the teachers and the principals. I don't say, I am not a person who hates Western songs or Bollywood songs. They are okay as a part of enjoyment, but don't introduce this in the schools as a dance subject. The classical forms will give your child all these pluses and also grace marks at the end of the exam, whatever the child is appearing. The Western form, aaj ek gana hai, to kal koi aur gana hai, parso there will be something else. So your child is just learning and forgetting, learning and forgetting. There is no end product to this. And also, thanks to the choreographers who want to copy the exact movement of what the heroine or the hero has performed, they teach the child obscene movements which those people perform. They are old enough, their body language is different. Our tiny tots, their innocence gets affected by these obscene movements. It's a humble request. You can always go back to our traditional art forms. You saw 3 here. There are 5 more. You could adapt any form of dance for your school. And please, it's a request once again, you can always contact Sunil in major city because we are advocating the education of dance, classical art forms in all the schools. I hope you understand my appeal. And there is nothing like, getting dance to help a child. Like Jigna and I, we were talking, cerebral palsy can be helped. It can be cured to a major part of it can be cured. I have helped polio children stand up on their legs and dance. We are teaching mentally challenged children to perform. We are having blind children, deaf and mute children on stage performing classical forms. It helps in their entire growth, in their all-round growth. So it's a humble request once again. And anybody who wishes to contact us to teach your academy or your students, We are all here, and Sunil can help us get some more. Thank you so much, and Shri Guru Bhyo Namah.